to I'm Nicolina, your midday diva. I have Miss Jackie here in the studio with me. I told you earlier that Miss Jackie is with the Stark County Humane Society, and every Friday we usually talk about our furry friends at the shelter, and they are very important. But today we are here to talk about Jackie's son, Ryan, also goes by JJ, who has been missing since June 19th. And I know that you have heard me talk about it. You've seen it on social media. I'm sure you've driven by in our community. You've seen the flyers. You've helped. And Miss Jackie is here. Actually, you just left the court not too long ago. There was another, what do you call it? Is it a trial? Is it?
Yeah, it's another day in court, and everything will be bound over to the grand jury at this time. So it's more waiting. Canton Court and the detectives and everyone, explain this to myself and my family that this is going to take some time, and we understand that as much as we'd like every answer right now. We understand that they're doing their due diligence, and myself, family, friends, and all the volunteers and the love and support that were out there today. That's what's keeping us going and keeping God be strong and hashtag bring Ryan home, because um, this is pure evil. I have no other words to describe this
Yeah.
except for uh, the people involved in this are evil. But from the moment I knew my son was missing, I said, I have no room in my heart except for love, and I will continue to bring that forward and to show the community that love always conquers evil.
Yes. Yes. Amen to that. And today, you still had all the support there, and that was wonderful. Even though I feel like we are frustrated because it does take time, and we know that Danny Matei is guilty.
Well, he's still in court.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, yeah. We can't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
I know,
have to
Kathleen.
wait till the court determines that there is evidence that has been shown to his attorney, and they'll go from there.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
guess. Yeah, he is being charged with.
murder, strangulation, domestic violence, and assault.
Okay, so that is what the charges are. We are waiting now for it to go to a grand jury.
That is correct.
Okay.
Yes.
You got to keep me straight because I don't want to say anything that is off. There's also another person that is still being held in jail as well, connected.
I'm not sure she was picked up at the same time he was on the original intake date. Amanda K. Williams was with him when the police obtained him the Tuesday after Ryan went missing. So I'm not sure what they have or don't have. They don't share any of the evidence with me, but she was with him the Tuesday that he was picked up. So
Mhm. So if anybody that knows anything, what is the hotline? Or I know that the Detective Anthony Ankrom is still working on the case, right?
yes,
So they can call that number, which actually, if you are streaming this on Facebook, you can see the numbers. We've got them up there, but you can also call. We're gonna give you a couple numbers. So if you're listening and you want to jot them down, the hotline for the Canton Police Department, which you can call. You said, was it Monday through?
yeah. Even if you call and they're not in, if you just call the front desk, they'll put you in a connection that
Okay.
you could leave that information. So they're being very supportive of this, because we do need tips, we do need answers, because you know um, we know what happened, but the fact that we don't have Ryan,
Mhm.
and that is um, there's no words to describe the evil of the torture that this is bringing. Um, I'm at a loss for words, and I can't understand why, like, just tell us what you did and let us give Ryan proper closure and let him know until we meet again.
Yeah.
Um, Ryan's best friend was my mom. He has so many friends, not just our family, and we just want to bring Ryan home, and we don't understand why we know what's going on in the court system, but what did they do with my son?
Right. And that is not even brought up yet in the case.
That's correct. I mean, we can't find him. We've had the volunteer search parties, and I know the detectives and everybody are working on that. Um, but that's where we're at now. We know justice will be served for the crime itself, but we do have a $10,000 reward if somebody can tell me where they put my son's body. And
Okay. I know you had the 5,000, so now you've bumped it to
yeah,
10,000.
yes, it's $10,000 cash. If you can tell me what this evil has done with my child so that I can give my son proper,
Mhm.
because this is just heinous. Any word like that doesn't even describe
Yeah.
what has happened in the last several weeks here in Stark County. I mean, Ryan was in his home.
Yeah.
This was somebody Ryan thought was his friend that is facing the charges. So, we always practice the stranger danger, predators. We always did stuff like that. And you would never think to teach your children that your friend was going to take your life or be charged with that. And that's heartbreaking because how many times do you open your door to your friends and have them in
Right.
and, you try to help them and be there. And, you know, this was somebody Ryan called his friend that is being charged with these crimes.
And that they're referring to him as a roommate.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
friend and roommate. He lived there.
Yeah. Yeah. Because Ryan had got the apartment back in April and was allowing him to stay with him so that he wouldn't be homeless.
Hmm.
And
And this is the
yeah,
outcome.
yeah. I have no words except for this is pure evil, and it continues to drag out and it just continues to go on. And I I I just don't understand why.
Yeah. Why put you through more
Yeah,
hurt and suffering?
they've already taken my child
Yeah.
and now they continue to just be pure evil. That's the only thing I can say. And, you know, with the people involved, I'm sure that they have family, that they have friends, that they have children, that they have significant others sometime in their life. And to do this to another family, I don't understand their thinking or their process or why. I mean, the charges are there. It's just a matter of time, but let us have closure for what has happened. Let
Yeah.
us rest him proper,
Hmm.
gracefully, beautifully like he.
Right.
And there's no words for this, and that's why I don't I don't know what to say because I can't wrap my head around this. I don't understand. The charges are there, so obviously there's the evidence. So why not tell us what you did with him?
Hmm. Jackie, I'm hoping that maybe they have a change of heart and actually do decide to tell the authorities. And we're hoping for that. But if we don't get that, this is why we need the community to help us. And that number for the hotline is 330-489-3144. And like Jackie said, if they don't answer, it'll still put you through like a voicemail
Yep, yep.
and
Just
they
keep
can.
trying. Yes, they're working diligently, and I appreciate them. I appreciate all the family and friends and the community and the support we have is what's keeping us going. And we want to bring Ryan home. So if you want to get rid of us, let us bring Ryan home.
And Jackie, do you want to tell there's a lot of well, I guess how can they still keep searching because the search was called off about a week ago. So how can we still help? I guess just go on our own
Yeah,
journey.
if you're out and about and you see an area and you're walking or, anything like that, check all areas. We have no clue where to start, where anything. So we're just encouraging everybody to please continue to search. Any help is appreciated because, we have no idea. They have given us no information.
It's like it could be Canton, it could be Maslin, it could be Louisville, it could anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere. And that's the hardest part is we were searching and We took the maps offline because there's evil out there.
Uh-huh.
And we will continue to search. And just if you're out, you're somewhere, you got a thought, you got a feeling,
Mm-hmm.
you see that little yellow butterfly or something that catches your eyes, please take a few moments and look around to try to help us. We appreciate that.
Yeah. And again, the number is 330-489-3144. And if you forget, you can always go on social media. Social media, it's on our page. It's everywhere. It's just so strange, Jackie, because we're friends outside of doing this on the radio every week, and being a board member for the Stark County Humane Society. But everything I keep hearing from everyone is that you give so much to the community that you deserve justice and you deserve this. And we as a community want this for you. And I want you to have justice, and I want the police and the authorities and everyone involved to do everything they can, because you're one of our own,
Yeah.
and you need this.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I've been with the shelter for over 30 years, and Ryan and my daughter both grew up humane society, like
Yeah.
the story I shared with you
And
the
your
other day.
mom.
Yeah, my mom, my family were definitely very family oriented, and like I said before, we're never the Brady Bunch. We're as dysfunctional as anybody else's family. So, you know, that happens. This
Yeah.
is real life. This isn't a TV show. You can't click us on and off. Um, we've always been part of the community, like Ryan himself with volunteering with me for the shelter,
Yeah.
lifeguarding, teaching kids swimming lessons, water aerobics. You know, he is a person, and I don't understand, and that's the only word I have is this is just pure evil.
Yeah. Well, I hope that everyone listening right now, and maybe we've touched new people
I
that aren't aware, that are fresh eyes on our community to help us. And I know we will give Ryan the proper send off when it's time. And I have all the hope. It was so weird too, Jackie, because when all of this happened, I didn't know Ryan's favorite color was yellow.
mhm.
I didn't know any of that. None of that was exposed yet. And I sent you that yellow heart, and I put that yellow heart on the post on my post. And when someone finally said that was Ryan's favorite color, I was just like, okay, this is
Yeah, yeah, he's with us, he's strong. Um, that's what I tell my mom
yeah,
and her family and all his friends. Um, he's with us, he'll always be with us, he'll always be in our hearts, and he'll always be a part of our lives, and he'll be here, and he's gonna see us through this, he's gonna help us
yeah,
stay strong and keep moving. Like I explained to everybody, the tattoo on his left finger was "keep going." That was for him to remind him how strong he was and to never give up. And that is something that I'm going to keep with me to continue for him to have a proper send off, because this is horrible. I mean, this is like beyond a mother's worst
yeah.
nightmare. This
It's
is,
unimaginable, unthinkable.
yeah,
It is, like you said, it's just pure evil. And the fact that we still don't know everything and don't have Ryan, it's it's hard. It's hard to deal with. So we can't even begin to put ourselves in your shoes, but I'm I'm so glad that you're not giving up.
yeah. No, I will not give up. I will stay. God be strong. And I just want to remind everybody, any tips, anything for from the 19th up until that Tuesday when Daniel and Amanda were arrested, any information is greatly appreciated. And again, it's a $10,000 cash reward to help us find out who was all involved. Was it one? Was it both? We don't know the information, and that's what we're trying to find out.
Yeah. Yeah. And is that what's on your finger, Jackie? I saw when you
Yeah,
walked in here.
it's a black Sharpie. I know it's kind of high schoolish, but I don't want to stop long enough to actually get it tattooed in the future.
Yeah,
I will
you
have
will
that
do that.
time and get that tattooed on. But right now, when I was out buying supplies for the posters and the flyers to get out, I grabbed a black Sharpie
I
just to
like
remind me and keep it going. And, you know, love will conquer.
Yes, love
Love,
always
yes,
conquers.
yes, love will conquer. And um, we just want to bring Ryan home.
Yeah.
That's all I can ask is please, please.
Yeah. And I will say it's been really wonderful. The power of Ryan. We've already seen
Hmm.
the community come together and everyone sharing the photos and everyone sharing the flyers and people out on foot trying to find clues um, out of something so evil can also come something so beautiful. So Ryan's already working his
His
magic.
Yep, yep. His
Jackie.
magic will shine.
So again, that hotline number 330-489-3144. Again, if you lose that, you can find it on Q92 Radio. You can find it on my page, Jackie's page. It's all over. I think at this point we know how to get a hold of the authorities. We just need to find more
Ryan.
information and find
Right.
Ryan.
Yep. Any tips, anything, like I said, somebody knows what they did with my son's body and we can bring him home. Again, it's $10,000 cash. Um, that's from me and the family. And um, we just want to bring Ryan home.
When is the next court date?
We don't know yet because it was just bound over on Daniel or Danny today. So um, it could be days, it could be weeks. That's one thing everybody tells us is to make sure we're taking care of ourselves
Mm-hmm.
and that we're ready for a long haul, which we hope it's not. It's just going to depend on the I can't say it,
Yeah.
on the court system.
Yeah, I get you. Jackie, thank you for coming in today. And you always have a home here at Q92
Thank you.
to help bring Ryan back to us, help bring him back to you. So anything that we can do to help spread the word and get the community involved, we're here for you.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you
Again,
too.
bring Ryan home. Help us in any way possible. Jackie has raised the amount to $10,000. So we mean business.
Yeah. Yeah. No questions, no nothing. Just let me give my son a proper farewell. That's all I'm asking. $10,000 cash just to tell me where he's at and let us get him and have a proper send off.
Yep. You've got already tons of messages sending you prayers and
Thank you.
for you and the family and hoping Ryan is found soon. So thank you, everyone. And Miss Jackie, I'm with you. And we won't stop until we bring Ryan home. Thank you. It's
Thank you.
Q92.